22. We start on, 22.
22 dose.
Yeah, I did not know about me. I was not feeling 22, and now it's all So, that is what the energy I needed. That's all. Just bring that.
This is Chubby.
Cool. Episode 22. Kicking this off now with one announcement, which is episode 23 should include a new player character. We will be inviting our first guest appearance to King Leo D&D.
Do they know how to get you a mini file on time?
What?
Do they know how to get you a miniature file on time?
It was part of their interview, and they did great.
Nice.
We really don't want to assume their gender, do we?
Yeah.
No, don't.
We don't.
If all goes according to plan, Michael Holt will be joining us for the next episode, and for a short period of time, for several episodes at that. And so we are building that character up and getting that ready to go. Starting in episode 23, which is the next one, because right now it's 22. That is the only announcement. So we will move into recap, which was lab exploration, necklace finding, ring finding. Tuli now looking like she has a great rap album coming out very soon.
Hey!
She gets blinged up. And then Cicero learning about Brith and the lab, a potential additional lab. Somewhere in the vicinity of a place called Dust Forge. And that's the direction he will be heading. And then the eventual leaving of this lab to then, I'm skipping the adventure in the lake, as Tuli discovered what this necklace did, breathed water, snuck out to find in the depths of Lake Georgina someplace far away from Populous Bay. She could not see across the lake to figure out any bearing, but discovered some parental tools and goblins. An island a bit farther away. Retreating safely back to the lab, the group decided to take the path that they had known more comfortably to head back towards Populous. And then about an hour after Tuli put on a ring, she also was grabbed up by a troll creature. As the party then turned around to see that massive arms of the creature pulling her, lifting her off of the ground, and then turning to run away. To segue that in, about an hour had passed, so I'm going to describe the attunement connection that Tuli gets to this ring that she also wore, which she can also use in this combat. This is Patreon item number 2.
Hey!
Good!
This one inspired by Aaron Block. The first one, actually, the necklace, inspired by Michael Holt.
Oh, buddies.
And so this one, the Threadwinder's ring, you can add to your inventory.
All kinds of stuff.
This particular ring, while attuned to it during a long rest, but I'll let you do this right now as part of your attunement. If you could roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I will actually roll a dice for once.
Great.
Yay!
Whoa, physical die.
A single dice is called a die. Whoops.
Physical damage. Physical damage.
16.
Plus she knocked over a tree, so
keep that 16
something.
next to you.
Okay.
And what you can do is, at any point throughout this full day, until you take another long rest, you can choose to replace any attack roll, skill check, or saving throw with the result of that roll. You can do this as a reaction for yourself or any creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. This includes enemies. But with a 16, probably not something you want to do with that, but up to you. However, you can do that, and that takes the charge, and that die goes away. You have another option with this ring, too. You could instead choose to expend that charge, not use the 16, and as a bonus action, you can give yourself or any creature that you can see within 60 feet of you plus or minus 3 on all of their attacks, skill checks, and saving throws until your next turn in combat. It lasts about 6 seconds. So either you can choose this roll and replace it before I give any result, and you can say, well, I want to give that a 16, and you just spend that 16 that happens. Or instead of doing that, at some point you can, as a bonus action, just give some creature a plus or minus 3. If you do use that on an enemy, they will make like a saving throw against it to see if it works.
Very cool.
So it's not just going to be like an automatic thing. But if they roll a 10 or less, it's going to affect them. If they roll an 11 or higher, it will not affect them. So there's a risk doing that on an enemy. Sorry, that is a lot. I will definitely repeat it at some point in the combat. but anything you'd like clarified now?
So I can use. Can you tell me the 3 things that I can use it again as? A saving throw, a skill check,
Or an attack roll?
or an attack roll? Okay.
I have an important question to ask.
Yes.
Can you remind us what our bonus actions are from
Sure.
when we first rolled for things? For our stats. And
Yeah.
if we took a low number, we got things.
Oh yeah, not but like
Oh,
our I know what mine is.
Yes. So like just the buffs you got for taking some
Yeah.
lower. Okay. I know Rachel/Tuli got to create a magical item with me, which we've not done yet, but we're gonna do that because you took the lowest one.
Can I do that retroactively?
What's that? Yeah.
Can I do that? Like, I've already done that. It's the magical getaway from grappling.
This is insane. I just throw it in the air and the troll drops me and dies.
That's yours.
Wow.
Mine's just a bathtub of troll poison?
The longsword called the Troll's Bane.
Everybody knows you need a whole bathtub.
Steven/Pilgrim got silver. You got 20 silver at the start of this campaign.
Lame.
You got to change one of your stats. You got to increase one.
Yes.
For the cost of another. What did Misery get?
I got like a D20
Yeah.
of a
The inspiration
die.
which you haven't used yet.
Right.
And then somebody else got a D8.
I think that's what I got.
Okay. So
Probably got 2 things, yeah.
you could add that D8 to an attack roll, a saving throw, or a skill check at any point.
Okay.
Once, and then it's gone.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. But as for like, did you want to know about bonus action stuff, or does that cover?
No.
Okay.
That's what I was asking
Yep.
for.
So to start the actual combat, then we will roll initiative. Yeah.
Do Joseph, Misery, and I recognize it as same dad troll?
Yes. You do both recognize this as the same creature that Cicero fought with at his home.
Can we yell that out, or does that have to be like?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. This is it. What does that sound like?
Hey, that's the same troll that we saw earlier!
That's
Cicero troll!
That's like the trolls over here.
Dad troll.
Until they go, it's the Threadweaver's ring!
So we roll initiative.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket.
How good are you at initiative, Mr.
Pretty bad.
Same. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, pretty bad.
I don't like going first though.
I rolled a 6.
1 second, please.
How about you?
This is
Pure
Misery.
roll to yourself. 22.
Great. I got Tuli's 19. I have Lorlet's 6. Pilgrim.
2.
Oh,
And Gwendolyn's
oh yeah, mine.
15. Misery, you're up.
I wasn't ready.
This creature is, after it grabbed Tuli and started to turn, it is around 50 feet away from you because it did pick her up and book it. Its attention half back towards y'all, but also moving away. Pilgrim, just for your sake of planning your turn, you are maybe 40 feet away from it. Everyone else is around 50 to 55 feet away.
And this is not humanoid, because he is troll.
You have discerned that from your first meeting with this creature. Yes, it is not humanoid.
Just mechanically.
no. It looks like a frog.
It does. Well, it looks exactly like a
It
troll.
looks like your mom.
It has a thumb.
Wow. That's really rude, Steven.
I'm sorry.
Karen Jackson is listening right now.
This
Yeah,
cat.
to all the moms out there,
Your mom's
I'm
name is
sorry.
Karen too.
Yeah.
Except for one mom.
very
you know
sad
who
about
you
it.
are.
Misery, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move. A good old 30 feet.
Okay.
Wait, where the heck is my move? Yeah, there it is. Beep boop bop boop boop. You said 50 feet, so.
It was 50, yeah.
Like here, I guess. Oh no! Oh, I'm knocking so many things
Can
over.
I have those back?
Yeah, I guess.
You lost your little ring privileges.
He did.
One's in your
Because of
brain.
me.
It was very cool.
No.
Fine.
Okay.
One minute. And then
Try and pulp on it.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess, yeah, just on him.
Tuli, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well. It's wisdom, right?
Wait, really?
Yes, it's like an area of effect because it is holding it too.
Oh yeah, any creature. Okay, it's dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage for me as you were grappled up by this creature.
Oh, that sucks.
Dang it.
It's okay. We're not gonna attack.
6.
6.
And
Okay. So both this troll creature and Thule are lit up with this purplish magic. This dust, this powder appears in this massive area around both of them. And then as these lights trickle and fall downward, they seem to flutter around and cling onto both of them in a very bright outline. Some of you may know what this does, some of you may not. But that is what you see happen. Misery, that is an action and movement. Any bonus action?
So, nope.
Okay.
Oh, then.
This creature is going to kind of move a little bit away, half turn towards. What's up?
Can I just give Thule an inspiration die?
Sure.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Bam. Done.
Okay. That is a D6.
Done.
Okay. And as it then starts to move away and look down towards Thule, it is going to. It's going to bite you to start there. And so.
It's got so many teeth.
It is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You're going to take 5 piercing damage. I rolled 1s on both of the damage die, and you're going to take 1 poison damage.
Okay, wait, okay. As a reaction, I'm sorry, let me just look this real quick. I would like to, I have a question about one of the homebrew spells. I would like to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
And it captures some of the incoming energy. So like the amount of damage doesn't have any effect on what I capture, right? Because it's a 1d6, so even though it's only 1 damage. Okay, I'm gonna cast that as a reaction.
Okay.
And
So that actually reduces the 1 poison damage you take to nothing. Because I think it makes
wait,
you...
I don't know. Oh, poison is, wait. No, I don't know that poison is one of them.
What was the spell again?
Fire.
It's acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
Poison and acid are different.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay. Then I don't react.
Okay, got it. So it just starts to continues to move away, and then just bites down onto Liz. It's got both its arms wrapped around her. It lifts her up and just starts to bite into her right shoulder. As she yells out in pain, and this poisonous fluid starts to pour out. And you can feel it just sink into your shoulder a bit. It burns a little bit more than just a regular bite would, but it wasn't too bad.
I'm at 11.
Okay. After that, Julie, you were up.
Okay. I am grappled, so I don't have any. I can't get my quarterstaff.
You can still move around, use your hands and stuff like that. Your movement speed is just 0, so you were you can't get away from this creature unless you fought out of the grapple that it has you.
Okay. Can I put my hands back behind me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do that. And then I'm gonna cast Agonizar Scorcher on it.
Oh, what a name.
That sounds good.
Is that a dexterity saving throw?
Dex 13.
Okay. Cool. All right. That one.
Hey.
Nice.
That was a good clap snap.
Yep.
Very good clap snap.
So, as that was the components that you used to cast the spell, and then fire. And from Thule and behind for 30 feet, this massive streak of fire rains down from her hands as she pushes out. And you can see these twinkles of dark reddish motes of energy appear and trickle back for that 30 feet, and then those beams of this fire erupt out of each of those. You can roll your damage.
That looks like an An
And
agonizer.
my goal here is to hit it square in the face, and I want it to let me go. Try and like grab its face and paint or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it, so
16.
16 fire damage. Okay.
You can hit it circle in the face instead of square in the face.
Let me check something really quick. Okay. As the fire washes over its shoulder and its face and pours back from it, as you can see the flesh kind of burn and melt away, and then from that too, and where the shoulders are, and some of these like pockets of this poisonous fluid, the skin that's holding that in burns away, and then the fluid pours out onto you. So you take 9 poison damage. As the fluid is now like freely pouring over you, and you scream out from this, burning you and almost killing you at this point. And you both remember in seeing this too, that as this creature takes damage, it continues to just pour out this fluid and hurt things that are immediately next to it.
Is this an acid troll? Is that?
you don't know.
I guess not.
Clearly.
The pus is
Fantasy
also
acid
poison
troll.
damage. It's not acid damage.
Oh, it's not acid.
Poison, yeah.
It's poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We clarified this already.
I don't want to medicate, but I'm going to text Dan the question.
Okay. So with that, it does yell out from being burned, and then Tuli drops down at its feet.
Do I have any kind of reaction of rolling away? Is that possible?
You could, if you leave its range, you now get
Opportunity
the
attack.
Yeah.
I think I would still try.
Okay.
Honestly,
All right. So
just
you
being in character.
book it and go to run.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be half your movement to stand up. So your movement speed is normally 30, so you can get 15 feet away. But it's going to try to attack. You do have fairy fire on you, so it does attack with advantage.
Okay. What can I do with these things? I can't. It wouldn't do any good to replace anything he does with that because that's high. There's no way I can increase my. There's not, is there?
Not with that. Your adjusted stance is an ability that you have that increases your armor class.
That's true. It's a reaction. Now I have to cast it at 2nd level. Wait, or do I? Oh yeah, okay. It's a reaction. So would I be able to do a reaction to an opportunity attack?
Interesting.
I think you can use a reaction at any point is going to be my judgment here. I'm not too sure, but even if it's on your turn, I don't think you'd have to wait till it's not your turn. You can use this. You can use it now as a reaction to like you falling and getting ready to go and run.
Okay. I'm gonna use adjusted stance, and when I'm hit by an attack or I fail a saving throw, I can use my reaction to gain. Oh, so I have to be hit by it. But I gain +2 bonus to my AC against that attack.
Okay. Against that specific attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as this creature goes to hit you, I would let you try to use it.
Okay, I'll use the. It'll be my like roll to hit, right? Not like a saving throw for me.
This is it rolling to hit you.
Okay, so because I could get +4 to a saving throw, but
Yeah.
it's +2. Okay, I'm gonna use +2 bonus.
Yeah. Okay. So your armor class goes up to what?
To 13.
Okay. It rolled a 13, but it gets benefits to that as well. So it's gonna hit you.
I'm dead.
And also that.
Jeffrey is our friend. Not that that helps you in this exact moment, but
Yeah.
a
Nah.
reminder.
You can just. We got Michael. The whole concept.
Let Joey just kill you.
I'm just
Not even misery.
Let me kill you.
So the
Yeah, I'm
damage
getting
just.
tired until anyway. Just kidding.
The only thing that the damage really matters for this on is if it did do. It would have to do 42 damage to outright kill you, which I don't think is going to happen.
A fun side quest to the afterlife.
But overall, you are going to take, for the sake of number knowledge and all of that, it's going to be 11 damage total. But it reaches out to bite again as Julie hits the ground, starts to run away. It's looking out towards the rest of you, and then it just reaches out and bites again. And from that bite, Julie yells out and falls into the ground.
So I take out 2.
You're dead. You can't.
No. You're at 0. No death saves. Nothing
This
like
is
that. Yeah.
werewolf now.
You're not making any death saving throws or anything.
Okay.
You're at 0 and 0 right now.
You're feeling faint.
Do I clips?
You did faint.
I'm just kidding.
Right.
Failure, success.
Why'd you
Is that
do all
right?
of them?
No, I didn't. It just
Oh.
they popped up like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
next,
So
next
that's
turn
right.
it
I
will
will do
start.
that next turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, for anyone who doesn't know or needs the
We haven't done this yet.
Yeah. So when somebody's at 0 health, like she is, if she ever takes damage from something, she'll automatically fail a death saving throw. If she gets hit with a crit, which like if it reached down and hit her now, it would automatically crit,
Oh god.
and she would fail 2 death saving throws. And if at any point you get to 3 failed death saving throws, you are dead. However, every turn that it is her actual turn, she can roll a d20, and for every number that is 10 or higher, she adds a success. If you get to 3 successes, you come back to stable. If you get 3 failures, you are outright dead. And then
The saving throw?
which one is that?
Ooh.
That's the Threadweaver's ring.
Yeah.
You have to use it as a reaction on your turn, and when you are unconscious, you do not have a reaction.
Really? When you're
Yeah.
unconscious, you can't react.
Healing automatically stabilizes somebody. And yeah, so
Do you have
that's
any more?
the situation
Yeah,
she's in.
fine.
But after
It's hard to die.
after your turn, Gwendolyn, you are up. Lorelith is next, and Pilgrim.
We're 50 feet away.
Yeah, 50 or 55, depending on where you are. You're like 55, yeah.
55. Girlfriend's age 55. My IQ is 55. 55. 55. 55.
Shifty Shive.
Thanks to this lovely interlude.
I get it.
Did you see my question?
I don't even know where my phone is. There it is.
Just say it out loud,
You might
but
not
in
matter.
Pig Latin.
I mean, it might be a nothing, but
Oh,
I didn't want to influence the fight at all.
Okay. Action to dash would be no attack action, but could bonus action, right?
I am answering a text message. What was the question?
Right.
What is that?
We can wait, sorry.
What? No, it's a question.
Doing action to dash would mean no attack action, but could bonus action.
Correct.
Does just like throwing something as a distraction count as an action?
Yeah, that would be an action.
You throw it with all your might.
What if it was? What if it was like just
Can't you
under
berserk?
whatever
Go
I would need to
berserk
roll
it.
a dice
Go-
for?
Go berserk at him.
Rage.
Go rage
Yeah, but I
him.
can't get there.
Rage against the machine. Do you have any ranged attacks?
Hey, I'm metagaming.
You're right.
What's Gwendolyn doing?
So she's been humming for a while. This has been going on. Well, not for a while. It's been very fast, but she's been like humming. And then. Actually, yeah, I will action to dash to get close.
Yeah, that'll get you the whole way.
In my teeth.
Tuli like fallen over somehow.
Yeah.
Can you show me where she
Yeah, she is prone right here at its feet.
in front? Can I be like here?
Yeah, you would get the full 60.
I don't want to be touching it.
Okay.
Stop making me touch it.
Don't touch it! Ah!
But I'm actually gonna. Can't take an action.
Are you within 5 feet of
Throwing
it?
something distracting. I would actually like to be like 10 feet from it.
Okay.
Did you roll initiative for Wolfie?
Wolfie moves at the same time.
Because then next time I could still move attack.
Yeah.
And I'm actually
Wolfie
going
is the
to. I can shift.
What's the
Yeah,
first?
shifting is a bonus
I wanted
action.
the first. The first.
Well, like I couldn't remember if I'd done that
I'm
yet.
one with Wolfie.
No.
Wolfie is one with me.
I would like to shift to assume a more bestial appearance. So I get.
This is yours.
I just picture like hair standing on the end.
Yeah.
More gruff and burly somehow. Muscles slightly
More gruff.
popping out of her
Then
business shirt.
Great.
And so I'm
She's a business.
trying to look more intimidating and scary.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've done this. And I'm gonna, I guess, for the group to know, right? We like to go over this. So the transformation lasts for 1 minute, blah, blah, all those things. When I shift, I get 5 temporary hit points, which I probably need right now. And then I would get like additional benefits depending on my sub race, which is basically just advantage to a few types of checks right now, but mostly going for the.
I thought it was the armor class one. You did beast hide, right?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. You get your armor class goes up by 1.
Okay, so 5 temp hit points and.
Your armor class is now 1 higher than what's displayed.
Okay, cool.
Great. That is her movement, action, and bonus action. Laurelith, you are up, and so is Wolfie.
I want to use. I'm like 50 feet away. 60 feet. I want to longbow attack him.
You can move up first. Just so what's your range?
90 feet.
Yeah,
or
range total.
160 or something.
Well,
Do you want to stay at 50 feet away?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I would like to stay far away.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
150 feet is my range.
it's a long one.
16 plus. Do I add things to it?
There's a number just to the right of that.
Ah, yes, plus 2. No,
Okay.
plus, yes. Plus 4, sorry.
So 20 to hit. That
20.
does hit. You can roll your damage.
Which is D.
Just to the right of that plus 4 should be.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
6.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so you see the arrow fly from the depths of the woods back behind everyone as Laurelith is keeping a very good and safe distance with Wolfie at her side, but then one arrow expertly aimed and drives straight into the left shoulder of this creature, and it takes 6 damage. Thule, and all of you see this, some of this is the first time you've seen it, as the arrow hits, it sprays out more of this acid, and Thule, as she's gasping for breath and still like in this very in and out state, you can hear her yell out from the pain of that. And you fail 1 death saving throw.
Oh
Get
shit!
it away from her.
This will happen very quickly.
So Wolfie. So
Yeah.
now Wolfie. I tell Wolfie to try to like distract it / I don't know, bark at it or something to get it away from Thule.
Okay. Is that more of like an intimidation kind of thing or a distraction? Which one are you going for?
Distraction.
Okay.
Because I want to get him away from Thule.
Just roll a d20 for me.
I was also trying to like intimidate a bit, so I don't know if dual intimidation would be good in that case.
But that just makes it run away, right?
Either way, we need to get it away from her.
Right.
And it
running
self
away would be
heals,
good for
so.
us.
But if it runs away, it just comes back again. This is now the second time that we've encountered this thing. Joseph, what is
First
that
time was not our fault.
Is that a 3?
Fine,
Is
Joseph.
that 5? Okay. Okay, so Wolfie runs out, starts growling and barking off there. Anything else between the two of you?
Oh, I guess you don't answer the question if it starts luring him.
You are not sure at this point.
Oh. Because I also wanted him to breathe his fire
Okay.
at it.
Okay. Just seeing the way that it takes damage and hurts Laurelith, is that something you still wanted to do?
Well, that's why I wanted to lure it away.
It hasn't moved in any direction away.
Okay, then no.
Okay. Pilgrim.
Pilgrim!
I'm now more than 50 whatever feet away from it, I guess.
Huh? Did it move?
Because it ran away from me. Initially, when it grabbed her, I was like 55 feet or something away.
Yeah. It's like 65 from you now.
Okay. I'm going to run. I'm going to run behind Wolfie.
Okay.
Can I get back there? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to mind link with the troll. And
Hey, you big fat gross poison boy.
no, and I'm just going to mind link with the troll. I'm going to say, "Come here."
Oh.
Okay.
I'm trying to distract it. You just demand it.
Yeah.
Come here. You are in big trouble, young man.
you big acid boy.
You are in big trouble.
The poison boy.
As you yell this out, and your mind does connect with it, and you feel that, and you also know that your mind link does, but doesn't need language, like the way that you can do it. Like that connection itself, it's not necessarily a word for word thing, but in this, it looks over towards Wolfie, who's barking and growling at it. It's looking at Gwendolyn, who's also kind of barking and growling at it, and then you yell this out, and it just kind of looks up, and it's and it looks confused at least. So that's the immediate reaction that you see right now.
Good grief. Okay. I mean, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Misery. You were supposed to roll that with advantage because of it being fairy fired. You just roll again and let me know if you get nat 20, because if you do, you do more damage.
You're talking about my bow or
Your bow.
Oh.
Just to see if you crit. You hit no matter what.
Oops.
Okay, cool.
About 40.
Misery, you're up.
Nothing changed. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance.
From the ground.
Alright,
I literally have a target on my back for the troll next to me.
I'm going to cast sleep. At second level.
Okay.
I need 5 d8s. Everybody give me your d8.
I have got a bunch of d8s in the dice
nice.
thing at the end there, so.
Alright. Everybody pray that the... That doesn't help.
Joker won't help for this. He refused. He says, no thanks.
If it's not obvious, I'm putting it where it'll affect it.
He says, no, these are my Crocs.
All 8, guys. Also pray that he's affected by magic. This was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
6, 7, 15.
Okay. You know that it has more than 15 health.
Yeah.
As your magic dances around it, and the song that you play is very lullaby-ish. And as the music and waves dance over towards him, it has no effect.
Now I can't.
As an action, anything else? Was that a first level? No, you said second.
Oh, second level. Yeah, and now I can't heal her, which was the
It's fine.
the gamble. All right. I will. You know what? I will. Who's that? You?
Yeah.
All right. I will move next to you.
Flank. Flank.
You said thank?
Flank.
Flank. No, you didn't tell me that. Alright.
Alright. The troll is now going to turn and head over towards the two of you,
Good boy.
looking defensive and protective over Thule at its feet.
Those were his dinner.
That face!
It is going
You
to
are its precious.
it is going to claw at Gwendolyn. And that is going to be a 9 to hit.
It does not.
And then is going to claw at Morris.
It does not.
And Misery, this is going to be a 25 to hit.
It does
That does hit.
Okay.
It does hit.
Oh my god.
Maybe I need a snack or something.
It hit real good.
There's going to be 10 slashing damage
Okay.
and 6 poison damage.
Okay.
So this claw rakes across Misery's chest as he runs forward and joins Gwendolyn. And you can see this thing frantically scratching out, and Gwendolyn quickly dodging out of the way, but Misery just getting to catch up and then hits one of these claws to his chest.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
That's a race thing, so
Yep.
I don't need a spell thing on it.
It makes a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw is gonna be a 14.
It rolled a 3, so no.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
2d10. Good old d10s. Give me that quick check.
Okay.
Gosh.
Fire damage as well. That's a 10. 4. Okay, 14.
Okay.
Nice.
Fire erupts from Misery. From this area that was right across his chest, Misery's eyes go red and fiery, and then from the claw that ripped open his chest, then pours out flame forward, and you can hear the creature screech out in pain and start to kind of reel back from it. It was not expecting that. Everyone within 5 feet of this creature
Amazing. Now I'm dead.
is going to take 5 poison damage. It's another failed death save from Tulipalo.
No.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yep, Gwendolyn, that is 5 poison damage that you cut in half.
I'm not raging. I'm shifting right now.
I think you're always resistant. I could be wrong.
You're always raging.
I am always.
You might always be resistant to poison damage. Misery, are you also down?
I am now down.
Okay.
Oh no.
Dan, you need to
Flip me over. I'm down.
You got some salves.
There
I'm
is
not
no,
the only one.
there is no
some
Dan
salves.
here.
But the salves need like an hour to work or something, right?
You can do an instant or a longer term. The instant one is less potential healing, but immediate. Then there is a longer one that is more healing using the same thing.
Would those stabilize death saving throw? Would those stabilize someone?
It would. It would be counted as healing, which would stabilize it. But before we get there, Thule, you need to make a death saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! No!
Can you use Jeffrey for this?
Yeah, you could use Jeffrey for this.
So remind us how Jeffrey works.
If the party agrees to let you use Jeffrey,
Like, we might need this later.
it would be a d20 roll
Okay.
straight from that, but it automatically gets a +5 to it. You would need 10 or higher to pass the saving throw, so if you rolled a 1 through 4, you would fail and die. If you rolled a 5 or higher on Jeffrey, you would continue until getting hit again.
You have a 20% chance of dying.
Let me cue up.
Thank you. Math.
Math.
In my dreams.
Are you initiating a Jeffrey vote?
Yes.
Okay. All who would like to use Jeffrey for this roll, raise your hand. 3, 2, 1.
Very noble.
See what happens when Tim's not here?
Yeah.
I
You get to
died.
use Jeff.
I want Tim back.
If you could use Jeffrey.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You may pass this death save.
Okay, well. What happens next time?
1 success and 2 failures.
Thought of some time.
Gwendolyn, you were up. Lorelith, you were next.
No, if I get injured again, I'm dead, right?
I tried to put it to sleep.
But that's what I'm saying. If you would have rolled that and failed it, you'd be dead now.
Yeah.
So, some time for somebody to do
I should
something.
have healed. I'm sorry.
Not me, because I don't have any skills for that, but someone to do something.
Can anyone stabilize someone with like a medicine check or something?
Yes, but a failed one
Kills them.
would be a failed save.
Okay.
Medicine!
I know what I'm doing! My dad's a doctor.
You need a tracheotomy.
I rubbed my sword on you.
I'm helping.
Do you need your spleen removed? I think that's the
I'll
answer.
bleed you out. You say-
Gwendolyn licks your wounds.
So,
Gwendolyn, you are up.
seeing my injured friend be more injured / dead, and a magical fox that hops by, just like blind rage, more upset, goes into rage, full on rage. So rage shifted, all the things. And I will. It's definitely back within 5 feet of me because it moved, so I don't have to move. I'm gonna go, like, just with my longsword, like, straight to its, like, arm, wrist area. Just, is that okay to aim somewhere specific? Or does it
You would
make
know
advantage?
attacking it would immediately cause it to splash on the Thule.
To Thule? Okay.
Yeah. Just
Even
so
though
that-
it's that arm, like, that doesn't matter?
Yes, it does not matter. You also, though, just from me to you,
There's no down in this, you just said.
you can shove a creature as an action.
was thinking
Just so that
about
option is also there.
Yeah, I
And so this would replace your
that.
attack. But you could potentially get some distance. between
Honestly,
it.
that was the only other thing I saw on my list. I was like, that's the only thing I can do.
Shove him.
Can I... Does movement speed, it would be backwards and forwards? Like,
Yeah.
can I go 15 feet back to get 15 foot start to, like, run at it? No, that would be disengaging.
It would separate you from it, but it wouldn't give you any benefits or anything.
Okay.
You already have advantage on it because you're raging.
Yeah, I thought if I
I'm very far.
hit it harder...
Oh no, I didn't roll for concentration stuff, but I'm unconscious now.
Yeah.
So
No, the fairy fire does drop.
very far is con.
If that is it is a concentration? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I will just shove it.
Okay. Make an athletics check with advantage.
It is safe to say I'm not concentrating on fairy fire.
Oh, that's sorry. I thought well, it's already advantage, so I have a +4 to that, so that's good.
5.
Just don't hit it with anything. What did I do?
What?
Oh,
Damn, this dice rolled 2 5s. Remember when I said it rolls a lot of 5s?
Oh, yeah.
what's your modifier?
4 to
Okay.
9.
It also rolled a 5, but it's strength. It's also a 9, and this is a direct tie. So re-roll again.
Roll again.
Again.
Should I use a different dice?
Yes.
I usually stop using this one because it
A
upsets
single
me.
dice is part of die.
Thank you, Joe.
Alright, Joey, thank you.
Die,
That's what
Joey.
Tooley's doing.
Was it fun?
It was just the one time. Sorry. What was your first one?
The first one was a 2.
Okay.
Oh
It was rolling again with advantage.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, 17.
The second one was a 17,
Okay.
but I thought it was advantage. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
So it was a 21, but if you need to use the 2 plus 4, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Advantage is good. You do push. Yeah, you can either push it back 5 feet away, or it's knocked prone where it is. Your choice.
Well, prone, it's still close to her. But it would still damage us if we attacked it.
If you
while
attacked it,
prone.
yeah.
Yeah, with the
Forgot my heart
Yeah.
was going queued up.
5 feet away, I don't know.
Okay, so she locks arms with it, and then shoves it back. It is 5 feet away in a direction you can pick. So getting
Yeah, away from
off and away from that group.
Away from
That is action. You have bonus actions. You are now free to move anywhere you would want to because it is now separated and away from you.
Yeah, can I
Gwen.
move? Is it okay if I move it more? Well, I can't do
Please,
that.
yeah.
Well, I don't want to move.
Just get it away from her.
I do want to, put more space to, go here. So
Okay.
it's close enough. I'm close enough that it knows I'm not, disengaging. But, yeah.
Yeah.
around that.
Okay. Lorelith, you're up. You are about 65 feet away from Misery and Thule.
Sorry, how far is that from Wolfie?
10 feet.
A little bit more down this way.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, it's far enough away from Thule that if something happens to it, it doesn't splurt on her. Okay, I want Wolfie to use his elemental fire breath
Okay.
on it.
Sick.
So he's going to get in position and get there. That is a dex save from the troll. Rolled a natural 1.
Nice.
So you can roll the damage with that.
Which is 2d6. Is this the no.
The regular die looking one. While she's rolling that, those of you who fought this thing before, you saw it regenerate health. At no point in this fight so far have you seen it do that.
Oh, good.
That's great.
4.
Okay. Takes 4 fire damage. All right.
How's he looking?
I mean, demeanor and face as it still looks pretty intense to continue the fight. Damage-wise, from all that is taken, you can clearly see scorch marks, burns, and things like that. It is not shifted to any form of weakness or anything like that yet, but clearly damaged. Y'all are doing quite a bit to him.
And then can I? How fast can I run?
30 feet.
Frick.
And you can use your action to move 60 feet.
If I do that, then I can't apply the healing salve. Is that
It would
correct?
be an action. Yeah. So, correct. But you could get in position to do it next turn.
Okay, I run forward 30 feet.
Okay. Would you like to... You can use your action to shoot it again, or you can use your action to move right up next to Laura with Misery. I'm sorry, Thule and Misery.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Meow. Meow. There you go.
All right.
I'm ready.
Okay.
After
More
Laura
the survival mode.
is Pilgrim.
Okay. How far is Gwen from the frogman?
Around 10 feet right now.
Frogman.
Can I do a bonus action before my?
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually going to shove him more in Gwen's direction. Or are these people equidistant from him right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I might actually yank him towards me then, because the wolfie's between us.
How are you doing that?
Shove, because he can come towards or away from me.
With what?
With shove.
Just like the actual physical action of pushing him?
Yeah, shove him 5 feet towards you or away from you.
Okay. So how are you? You move first. Sorry, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
You're currently like 30 feet away.
You
from
said you were going to try to keep Wolfie
I
between you,
can
but that's
do shove to someone within 30 feet of me.
me. Okay.
Is that okay?
So this is with your.
Sorry, I'm doing telekinetic shove.
Okay.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So what is that roll?
You would just have to succeed on a DC 12
What kind of
strength save.
Okay.
Which I hope you don't do. Seems like you could easily.
Not 20 strength.
Yeah,
Oh my
sounds
gosh.
right.
You die.
Apparently. Okay. But I mean, I'm gonna throw a dagger at him, I guess.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Right in
Yeah.
the eye.
Something to note that I did not know prior is that I am proficient with this dagger, so I do get
Dude, get a nat 20 and throw it in his
I
eye.
get a +2 though. So whatever this is.
Yeah.
Which is actually -1. 18, so 19.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, my strength is -2, so it's just be an 18.
You can use dexterity.
Which is minus
dagger.
1. So there you go.
Oh, okay, -1.
Either way, both hit.
19.
roll your dagger damage.
Here comes 1d4 -1.
Yeah.
4.
It's enough to knock down a tree.
3.
Okay. Dagger flies out and hits him in the lower stomach, plunges in and sticks, and more of the fluid pours out of his stomach too, but nobody within the danger zone. Pilgrim, is that all for your turn?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, if I can move, I would still just go in this direction. But I can still do that or not.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to. Yeah, we're just trying to distract him over to us, basically.
Yeah. Misery. I get that saving throw.
Publicly?
Yeah.
But I did, with Don, I did it on private.
Go home.
Go to the
Do it at home.
We did it on private. Nice. 16.
16. Okay. You succeed your first death saving throw.
Yeah, unlike you.
Oh my gosh!
You little dying.
Stop!
You little.
Julie.
No fun.
This is how Joey processes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my turn? Or
It
is it
is.
the monster's
Use
turn?
Jeffrey a
It's
second
your
time.
turn. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the
I
monster's turn.
think, yeah.
You're right.
Why'd you say that?
Why would you
Sorry.
want it to be the monster?
Well, I'm
He's
just-
not going to heal you.
I don't want it to be. It's just
The monster is protective over you,
correct.
so
like a cat with its mouse.
let's see what happens.
It turns towards
Yeah.
Wolfie
Yeah, it does.
and Gwendolyn, who both have been making very loud noises
We have
and
been ever.
trying to get its attention. And as it stands between the both of you, it is going to claw once towards Wolfie. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
What's Wolfie's armor class?
He has 15, so
15 health, or 15 armor class.
15 armor class.
Okay. I rolled the wrong damage, 1 second. He's going to take 8 slashing damage
It makes death saving throws.
and 5 poison damage. Gwen, does it 11 hit?
No.
Okay.
Let me adjust. Why won't it let me adjust him? But
You can just keep track of it separate.
okay, tell me again what it was. 8 and 5.
Correct. So 13 total. What is his max HP?
18.
Okay. So Wolfie takes one claw and immediately right down the back of him. Looks very worn and hurting. He yelps out, and front left paw is now limping and held off the ground. It is going to also try to bite Gwendolyn. It's a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no! That's called a crit
No, it
tackle.
does though.
And Gwen's down.
That is going to be 11. piercing damage, half to 5.
Apparently.
And
Alright, we're through my 10 hit points now. And a little bit of my regular ones.
8 poison damage, halved to 4.
Guys, I don't think
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna make
wait,
my
wait, wait.
show.
No, you're dead. You're wicked dead. You're not
None of us are
gonna.
gonna go anywhere.
Add 1 more damage to that.
So 5.
Yeah.
I think you're kicked out of the band, probably.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so it would have been 9 damage instead of.
It would have been 10 damage, halved to 5.
Okay.
Now, that is its turn completely. Thule, you're up. And you can also, before you roll, add the inspiration die to.
Before I roll.
Yeah,
I
but you
would
could
do
choose that then. So-
Because if I succeed, then I stabilize, right?
No, you only
I
have
don't.
1
I
success.
still have one more.
Right now, you are just trying to not
one and
fail
two.
1 more.
Yeah, just try to not
Yeah,
fail.
just try not to fail.
I'm realizing
Try not to fail.
One second.
You
I'm realizing this a little late, but shouldn't Wolfie have had advantage on his fire breathing throw? Because he was within 5 feet of an ally?
It was a saving throw from the creature to try to avoid it,
Oh.
which it did fail and it did take the fire. So it's only for attack rolls it gets advantage on. Saving throws are different. But
Right, it attacked it. I'm talking a while ago. I'm talking about when I went.
yes, the attack that you used was the fire breath, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so in response to the fire breath, it is actually the creature making a saving throw rather than Wolfie making an attack roll.
Gotcha.
Okay, your saving throw.
What do you guys think? Should I use the inspiration dice?
Yes.
I think so.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. I picked this die because it's fiery.
Whoa.
You're rolling inspiration first.
Should I not?
No,
Yeah, I think
whatever you want.
What are the rules?
I think so.
D20
you
or
absolutely should.
Wait, oh, no, I shouldn't. I should roll, if you're gonna let me roll the d20 first, I should roll that first.
I'm saying you're committing the inspiration either way, so.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
gonna use it
yeah,
anyway.
you
It
have
doesn't
to.
matter.
I was like, guys.
Actually, yeah, that's not the roll. Sorry.
What?
You can choose after you see your D20 roll.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll
Yeah,
D20.
roll the thing first.
Overthrow the demon. He doesn't
You need at least a 4 to have. Oh my god!
So, that's a 5 on the die, and you're rolling a D6.
Oh my god!
You have a 66% chance.
Steven!
Well,
Steven, why did I do this?
yeah.
Oh no. Wait. Okay, wait.
Jeffrey.
She won't actually die,
roll
right?
this.
This isn't an actual death.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it? I didn't look.
There will never be a serious moment in this campaign.
Even death
Even death.
is a joke.
Okay.
What in the world? Go
Okay,
ahead.
so immediately, this is not known by the rest of the party, except maybe Laurelette, who's right there. But an actual assessment in the midst of this fight will have to happen. Continuing on where we are throughout this, Gwen, you are up.
Well, who's gonna get my wallet?
Cicero, probably.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So we don't, nothing's different
No.
from our perspective? Try not to start crying. In real life. I really want to go for its right arm with my long sword.
Okay.
I'm just trying to cut off to sever. That's what I'm aiming for. I mean, I want to hit it in general,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, if your
specifically.
arm seems
Yeah,
good.
just
Arm.
roll ahead.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay.
17.
Oh, 21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage and add your
This
raging bonus.
Every single person has knocked over one tree.
So 1. Right? D10? I was getting confused.
Whatever your damage dice, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Two-handed,
When
yeah, should be
measuring,
D10.
Yeah. 11 damage to his right arm.
Okay. Gwendolyn yells out in anger and frustration, slashing down with the longsword, and meeting this creature with her own bestial fury. The sword comes slashing down. There's a massive wound in its left arm. And
No, she went for its right arm.
thank you, and its right arm.
It's important because otherwise Wolfie would die.
So important. No, he's gonna get hit.
It does hit everything around it. That's immediately around it. But with that, it is going to be 3 poison damage to both of you.
Both of you being
Both
who?
of you.
Wolfie and Gwendolyn.
Sorry. Half to 1.
Half to 1 for you.
By this thing.
I mean,
It's because when you hit it
pretty
hits you.
strong.
It's like, why did you?
pretty
Is Wolfie also down from that?
No, not entirely.
There's one more,
He
right?
still has
Or
2
2 more.
left.
2. Okay.
Nice.
Is the arm severed?
It's not lopped off, but it is significantly injured.
Tingling.
From that hit, this creature is looking very rough now, with not just this poisonous fluid pouring from it, but now a very dark reddish black blood coming out of the arm, and then also where the Tuli had burned it up and everything is now also dried up. The yellow has stopped flowing and is also very bloody in its face and chest.
And I'm 10 feet from Wolfie.
Ish, yeah, 10 feet.
Trying to attack Wolf?
No, I'm trying to make sure my bees don't get him.
Wolfie would take more damage potentially from.
I know, yeah.
Bee.
I am just gonna keep trying to get it to follow me. This is just more forest, right? There's not really a wooden
Yes,
wall here.
correct. Yeah.
So I would just keep going
Okay.
back. Again, far enough that I'm not like
Hey,
disengaging,
you're not a
but
tree.
Yeah. All right. So you are disengaging from him. Moving back.
no, I'm just moving away, chasing a bit more. I'm not disengaging.
No, if you leave its immediate range, it will get a chance to attack you.
I did that earlier. We talked about.
That was after it was shoved away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to try to get some more distance from it, or?
No, I wasn't trying to disengage.
Okay.
I mean, if I can't move, there's nothing else I can do because
Okay.
my bees will hurt my friends.
Laurelith, you're up. Over next. Now, you being right there in that situation, you can see Tuli droops down, no longer trying to fight and support herself up, and you can see her head just lolls down onto the ground.
So the salve would do nothing for her at this point. Is that correct?
You are unsure.
You've passed your saving throws so far, right?
I just won.
He's great. She's not.
And you don't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have any.
I'm gonna try to use it on her anyway.
Okay.
For say what you said again
About what?
about the time. Is
Longer resting period.
Oh,
so
okay.
It would still heal wounds. That's not an issue. It's just a matter of like, if you're trying to do an immediate like patch up, it's gonna be less amount.
I'm just thinking if I saw her no longer
Yeah.
holding herself up, is it worth it to do a short one or to do a long one when?
The long one's long, right?
How long is the long one?
Over a matter of like 10, 20, 30 minutes, possibly an hour.
Okay, fine. I'll do the short one. The immediate one.
So yeah, you just immediately start wrapping up bandages and stuff on where some of the poison has taken hold. You're trying to remove some of that. Anything that you're saying or trying to do in addition to this too?
No, I'm just
Okay.
focused on it. Maybe I also called Wolfie away from Troll Boy.
Yeah, you do know if you can either have him action to disengage and just move away without fighting, and he wouldn't be risk of getting hit, or if you're having him run away and try to attack, that like he might take a hit from the creature.
No, I want him to disengage.
Just get away and get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can come over by me. No.
Okay.
No.
I want him to go over somewhere else.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know about that.
Nimbus, you're alive.
Okay.
Now what?
What's that like?
Do I have to roll anything for it, or just no?
Nope.
We just wait and see.
Yes.
now?
In the immediacy of the fight, you're not getting an immediate response or knowledge of what's happening. It's going to take some more time to assess and see what's going on with where she is, but you're doing the best that you can to help.
Okay.
Pilgrim.
Okay, I think it's time for me to whip out my trusty short bow that I love to use.
You have a short bow?
Sure do. It's been. Everyone thought it was a weird staff, but it's not.
Dust pours off of it.
Short bow, which, as it so happens, I am also proficient in.
Yeah, you usually.
Oh, because you don't like.
But it doesn't matter because it's a 2.
Okay.
So 2 + 2 is a 4.
String gets caught on his shoulder as he's not unshouldered this thing in a while.
Instantly shatter my bow. I'm gonna do another telekinetic shove on it.
Okay. Is that an action as well?
It's a bonus action. No?
Okay. Go ahead and
So.
roll.
Excuse me.
Oh, I don't roll.
Oh, it's just
You said
saving
pass a
throw.
12.
9. It rolled a 12. Which means so it does beat it. So it does not get shoved.
Okay.
Okay.
Action, bonus action, staying where you are.
Yeah.
That feeling when you fail everything you try on your
Yep.
turn.
Yep.
Misery, if you can make a death saving throw for me.
That's Pilgrim in combat.
I have no chance of dying, so I'm totally fine, even though that's a death.
Yeah.
Cool.
The dice are just like against us.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn, you have the attention of the beast. It is going to claw attack you twice.
Great.
Claw attack.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
The second one is a 3 + 4, so a 7. And so for that natural 20 bite attack is going to be 7 damage halved to 3. And 8 damage halved to 4. How are you doing?
Still up.
Okay.
I got 5, but I'm still. I just want to say I've taken 2 critical hits.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
thank you
Yeah.
for the 6 because
Yeah.
I'm at 5 now.
And good thing you're raging
Yeah.
against a machine.
It is then going to try to grapple you as well. So you can make an athletics or a dexterity acrobatics roll. Athletics you'd make with advantage for raging.
Yeah, I have +1. So
Okay.
I would just do athletics, right?
Or drop it
I
forever.
dropped it. Does that count?
Yeah.
The bench! He's floating!
So sorry. Okay. Gosh. 16.
It rolled a 9, so as it puts both of its hands down onto your shoulders to try to lift you up, you throw your arms in a circle and break the grab that it was trying to go for. After
I
it
mean, it
hits.
just had one arm to use.
Yes, the other one weakened did hurt it.
The other weekend arm. It's significant.
Gwendolyn, you are up.
I
That's
wish I
right.
had 2 attacks per action at this level.
Yeah, we're on all 3.
Pilgrim's still within 10 feet of me.
Pilg.
Oh, I'm right there.
Can I just go for an attack on its other arm too?
Yeah.
On its left arm?
Yeah, all of your attacks are assumed that you're trying to do the most damage that you can do.
Yeah, but I have a plan. I
Cool.
want to de-arm it.
Okay, so yeah, are you
Have
gonna...
you sensed that yet?
Yes. So you're doing another attack on the spot you had already started to sever?
No, on the other arm.
Okay. Starting fresh and a whole new process. Go for it. You have a plan.
I mean, yes, I'm just trying to damage it. I
Yeah.
know that, but I'm thinking like...
It can't grab people when both its arms don't
Right,
work.
And it can't claw at people if
Yeah.
it doesn't have claws.
If it's flimsy.
Rolled it.
Huh.
I don't feel like you like my plan.
DM?
That's okay.
Just kill it.
He doesn't have
Yeah, screw you, tree.
to.
13.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out the description to go with which arm and what you were talking. I'm probably going to get it backwards, but anyway.
Is this arm now his left one?
Okay. But
Does a 13 hit?
it does not hit.
Okay.
And so it throws up that arm and deflects it so it doesn't bite into the arm, but your blade twists in your hand and it glances off the side.
Great, great, great.
However, you also don't take poison damage flashing back at you.
Hooray.
Cool.
Because that is a kill.
Anything else? Laura, you were up.
Do I notice anything from Julie?
Nothing immediately.
I'm like 30 feet from it now, give or take.
Yeah, probably maybe around 20.
I have pretty good visibility of it.
Yeah.
How well is it doing?
It's looking really rough.
It's looking really rough.
Just like Misery is looking real rough.
Like so long.
Kill it.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to use my longbow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim for a spot to kill it, which I would assume is near the heart.
Okay.
Part.
You want to shoot it so it dies.
I want to shoot it so it dies.
Right out of the Lorelith playbook.
That is
Yeah.
the goal.
Yeah, shoot it. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Episode top?
You don't have to know.
Oh! Can I add? Can I add my 8 to this?
Your hunter's mark?
No, my D8 to add to combat saving or strength.
Oh, yeah. You could add the D8.
Your one-time thing ever?
Yeah, 3 people are almost dead.
That's good.
Now is the time to do it.
The tree.
Fuck! It's an 8.
So 4 plus
4.
4 is 8, and now you can add your D8 inspiration die if you want to roll to increase this to see if that roll.
This is
You could get enough.
I could. What do I need?
You're
I'm not
gonna
gonna
know?
tell you. No, don't.
You need to roll a 7 or 8.
Oh!
this is the worst game ever.
12 to hit. Yeah, you line up the bow from where you're standing and try to hit it square into the back, but as you were kind of kneeling down, intending to Thule, and you shoot up, you just aim too high, and it glances right over its shoulder. Pilgrim.
Okay.
Do you want Wolfie to do anything?
No.
Okay.
He's almost dead.
I'm a simple man, and I'm going to do the exact same thing.
Okay, draws another arrow.
I'm gonna fail at the same thing. This is very melty.
Cool, I don't do that, and then I'm going to try to shove him again, too.
What is the deal? It's these trees.
They're always messing up all over.
He rolled a 6, and so you're shoving him back.
I don't know, I can shove him 5 feet, but I guess I can't just decide he's prone.
Oh, you can trip. Oh.
Does telekinesis just say shove, or like move 5 feet? It doesn't allow or prone. Because regular shoving, you can choose prone or 5 feet movement.
Yeah, it just says it must succeed or be moved 5 feet toward or away from you.
Okay, and do you want him towards you or away from you?
It's a great question. I think I want to shove him just as far from my friends as I can. So
Okay.
I'm going to say this way, actually.
It has to be towards you or away from you.
Okay, then away.
So he's now 5 feet away from Gwen, away from the rest of the group, and it's looking over that you have 2 people down. The wolf is getting away. It seems intent to stick around for the fight.
Of course it does.
So, anything else?
It's like, it's gonna kill you all.
Misery, you can make another.
Success. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
A 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna pee and cry.
Is there more urine or tears in the toilet? No one
Thank
can
you for
say.
watching King Leo D&D. This is where it all ends.
Running and re-engaging with Gwendolyn, it is going to try to grab you. So this is another athletics check from you.
Advantage.
You need to beat a 19, and you do have advantage.
A 19?
It rolled a 15 plus 4.
Can I
Just move it. Just move it.
trees?
Just get rid of him. Who needs him? Yeah, who needs him? Get him out of here.
He's like,
He's very offended.
I'm not.
it's
Wait, that's 19?
Wait, I got a 19 on my own, plus my plus 4.
Go ahead and
Should I
again.
roll to see if I get a
fun.
natural 20
Yeah.
to really
Yeah.
be athletic?
Give him a heart attack.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Gwen
rolled
escaped to
19.
grapple.
So,
So
good.
that's something.
She had to get 19.
Oh my gosh, good job.
So it does not grab you, and then it goes to actually move to leave your range.
You're not dead yet, though.
No, you're right.
You can choose to attack it if you want.
I don't really need to pee.
Leave.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Leave
dead
my
yet.
range like it's looking at the friends, or I
It
don't
is now
know.
looking
I
over
just-
towards Thule and Laura.
Yeah, I'll freaking stab it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Stab it.
Kill it, kill it.
Oh, it has to die.
I mean, either it does or I do.
Yeah.
So
Maybe both.
but I have
So
to.
you better
Yeah. Yeah.
do it. Right?
Yeah.
Right? This
Yeah.
is the right decision.
Yeah. High five me so it's good luck. Ah!
Hey!
Joey, stop making excited noises before we know what it is.
It doesn't hit. It's a 13.
Okay. So
Neither
no,
of us die.
it does not hit,
Neither of us
and
die.
it runs forward, and it is now with
Oh my gosh.
that grouping.
No!
Reaches down, lifts up, and pulls Thule's body away from
Oh my gosh, it's protective of you. No.
Yeah, it was the something with the ring.
After that,
The ring is its.
Gwendolyn, it's your actual turn.
I'll freaking try to stab it again.
It's gonna hurt
I guess I'm already dead.
Thule.
I'm not already dead.
I'm
That's
not
true.
dead yet.
Isn't?
I mean, I don't know what's going on with Thule though.
That's true.
No, I mean, if I were to stab
When it grabs Thule and throws her over its shoulder, you can see her arms hang limply over its back,
Yeah.
and its face, her face just kind of rolls into his back, and it does
so
not
she's
look
still
responsive.
She already was unresponsive though, like from what I saw.
So you don't know if the acid would kill me or not,
Right.
or the poisoning.
I mean, I don't know what else I would do besides attack it. I don't.
Trip it. Is this medicine?
Because if I kill it, then maybe it wouldn't spew anything.
Well, and if you stab it in the back, it's gonna fall forward, so probably don't do that.
Would it matter where it falls specifically? Or just the damage, you mean?
Oh, I guess it's got Thule. I was thinking it was gonna fall on somebody.
Oh, I don't think Dan would. I don't know.
You got this.
I'm
No,
just
you're gonna kill it. It's fine.
I'm just gonna try to kill it.
Yeah, you're gonna kill it.
What do we have to lose? The entire party?
I mean, we're there.
All right,
We already lost the coolest one.
you can roll with advantage.
It's a 17, so you're already good.
Yep. Take a 20.
All right.
30, 20.
Roll your damage.
Nice. Kill it, kill it.
You do damage?
Nimbus is like, not me.
It's like, who is she talking about?
You do lots of damage.
Great.
It's a,
It's a 2.
a 10. Wait, what?
It's a 2.
2 damages.
So 6.
Okay.
Say it.
You take 9 poison damage.
Oh my god!
Halved to 4.
One.
You're alive! Oh my god! She's alive!
Orla,
Why did you leave us dead?
It's still alive?
it is still alive. Laura,
Yeah,
you
it
can
did more
see-
damage to me than
You
I
can
did
see
to
this,
it.
the tip of a sword pierce through its chest and then get ripped back through
That seems good.
as Gwendolyn is screaming from the other side, yelling into the back of this creature.
I'm very close to it now, right?
Look at
the poison sprayed right in front of you. It wasn't close enough to hit you, but you can see that you were face to face, making eye contact with this thing.
Yes, I killed.
Its face is like half burned away. Its arm is half lopped off. The other one also attempted to be lopped off.
All right. I'm just gonna. Oh, I didn't mean to do
Maybe
that.
Thule's only mostly dead.
I'm gonna use the longbow again because that's my weapon of most damage. So
That's what we need.
A meteorite flies in the sky.
What is it?
It's a 7 on the die.
Pilgrim fails all of his destiny.
Yeah.
Throws it
It's a 7 on the
beautifully.
die. What do you add to it?
4.
Okay. Not enough. Okay. So.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well aware.
Trembling hands raised with the bow inside.
Okay. From where Wolfie is, his breath his fire breath can...
Do me a favor. I don't think I have this written out, but if you could roll a d6 for me twice, because we didn't do this for the last turns, but you have to roll a 6 for him to recharge his breath.
Oh.
And so we've done 2 turns where we didn't really do that. So just roll it twice, and if you get a 6,
Probably not right.
he has the fire
I got
breath.
one,
You never
too.
know.
Hey!
So he does have the fire breath.
Can he reach the troll from where he is? Can his breath reach
It would hit either Misery or Gwen.
And if Gwen gets poison damage, she's dead. Even
Any
if you hit
damage.
it.
Even if you hit it.
Yeah, she has a 1.
I'm saying even if she
Yes.
hits the creature, that's gonna kill Gwen.
Yeah.
But then maybe you could stabilize all of us.
Maybe.
I say all of us.
Cicero's not that far.
Okay.
We just yell for him to come help us.
I want... Alright. I want him to come closer, like...
Where's the lion thing?
Not enough to where he still wouldn't get squirted.
Okay.
But...
So 10 feet away.
Yeah. Okay. And he does fire.
Okay. Knowing that this will hit Gwendolyn, the poison will also hit Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just threw the black magic.
We just need it to die. I
Yeah,
just
think
need
about
it to die.
Rolled a 6. Rolled a 6 on the saving throw.
Okay.
Rolled a 2d6
Okay.
fire damage.
This could be good. This
2d6.
That's good. That could be
Could be
12
good.
or
This could be good.
2.
This could be good.
Why would you say that?
That is correct.
Maybe he only needs
Matt.
2. Maybe he only needs 2.
4, 5.
Okay. As the flames raise and completely engulf him, they fade and he's still up and alive. But flames linger on his skin. He screeches out and is starting to look a bit panicked, looking beyond the party and around the exterior. Poison damage.
I'm so sorry, Gwen.
That's okay.
He calls his
He can roll one.
buddy.
He should be down.
It is
You
5
stuck out.
half to 2.
Oh.
And
A
Pilgrim,
down.
Pilgrim, you're up.
Okay.
So,
Can you
3 down, 2 to go.
Laura lives on his shoulder. Misery.
No,
No,
Pro-
Thule on his shoulder.
Sorry, yes. Truly on his shoulder. Lorelith safely distant away. Gwendolyn falls to its back as the fire fades away and the spray of poison hits her too. This creature looking very close to death, and just 2 of you left standing, and Wolfie.
Just the 2 of us. And Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolf.
Maybe fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna run forward towards him. Am I 30 feet away from him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna run and try to knock him down.
why don't you shoot him?
Well, I was gonna knock him down and then stab him when he was prone, but
You already have advantage to hit him now as he's standing because of the way that he's facing, and he's been attacking forward and has been busy with tooling. So
okay.
you wouldn't have to be prone for you to potentially sneak attack if you hit.
Okay.
You'd roll the hit with advantage.
Well, I don't know how daggers work. Do I just perpetually have a dagger even if I throw one? Is that how
I think you have a couple.
Okay. Well, I'll pull out my other dagger,
Okay.
run at him.
Roll to hit with advantage.
3,
Okay. Probably do better than that.
15.
Okay.
Plus 2, 17.
That hits.
Yeah.
If you would roll your dagger damage plus sneak attack.
Which is, I'll tell you what it is right now. I'll do an extra 2d6 damage to one creature that I hit.
Plus a d4 minus 1, right?
D4 minus 1. So the D4 minus 1 is going to be nothing. I do no hit damage. And I'm going to add 2d6.
Oh my god.
That's 6. And that's 5. So 11.
Wow.
I'm going to say that Pilgrim, right when I get close to him, I'm going to scream when I dive into his... Good grief.
What? What?
Oh, he just had his max health was already stupid. So, but that's okay. That's great.
We can't
But you
we
No, I
can't
killed him. I
see
killed him.
it.
I killed him.
Oh.
He's just very
He had
strong.
11 health left.
Hit 11
It's
health
just
left.
ridiculous that he's that strong. That's okay.
You got 11, and he had 11 health left.
Yeah.
How would you describe this kill, this pilgrim?
You did it!
I'm gonna do a 300. I'm gonna run at him. I'm gonna do the dagger, and I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna stick it in him as forcefully as I possibly can.
Do you say 300?
And while I'm sure it does not matter at this state, I'm gonna stab it as far on his body away from Thule as humanly possible.
His foot.
And you say, "This is Pilgrim."
No, I just scream because I'm upset.
Populous.
This is Lake Georgina.
Yeah.
And as the dagger rips through, Lorelith, you are the one making eye contact with this creature.
Of course I
as
am.
it falls down to its knees, eyes devoid of life, lands face down in front of you. Thule falls down from his shoulder and lays down in front of you at your feet. Pilgrim, covered in poison spray and blood from that attack.
How much damage do I take? Maybe I can die too.
You don't.
Please don't.
It
I don't know that I can
actually kill you.
stabilize everybody.
But, Gwendolyn is on the ground, needing stabilized. Misery, if you would make a death saving throw. Well, wait. Let's see what happens immediately after first. How are people responding? Looking very rough all across the board.
Well,
I'm
there's
on the
only
ground.
2 of us to respond.
Yeah.
It sounds like. I run over to Thule to check if any of the things I did anything.
Okay. You can see that the poison has stopped eating through like her skin, and so there's no continuous damage going on with her. Immediately, also between the two of you, Misery is still barely hanging on, and Gwendolyn looks more stable and okay, but Misery is looking very, very rough right now.
I only have one ointment, right?
You can't.
They can.
They
to each
can't.
other.
You do. Yeah.
I only have one ointment, right?
You have one more.
I have one more.
You made 2.
And Misery looks worse.
Yes.
Okay, I go over to Misery and
Okay.
I use the one that takes time, not the immediate one.
Okay. So you start patching.
Because
him
we're
up.
gonna be here for a minute anyway. You're not making it to your show, my man.
Honestly,
How much
that fight
health I
took 36 seconds or something. So
Okay.
it's still possible to make it back to your show.
We have a funeral to play in. It's not gonna.
After a couple of minutes, you heal I think we'll just do 8 health back from the healing ointment, and Misery regains consciousness. Gwendolyn, you can make a death saving throw.
Just a d20 plus nothing.
Yeah.
I haven't do this in a long time. These frickin' trees. Nat 20. Am I alive and all my friends are alive?
Yeah, right.
But Tule's not dead.
You gain a hit point, and you are stable and alive.
Not 20.
That's good.
And
good.
Tule.
And Thule.
No, not Thule.
Well, now everyone else is alive and up except Thule.
I would have said that Pilgrim, seeing Loreleth go to Misery, I would have gone over to Gwen, and I'm just on my knees, like, there's nothing I can do, but I'm just there.
To Gwen or to Thule?
To Gwen.
Okay. So
I'm
when
sorry, do I put in any successes or do I just add one,
Add one
hit
health.
point?
Yeah.
in it? Okay. Or one health. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
The first thing you see is Pilgrim kneeling down beside you.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
No.
Is Thule okay? But is it gone?
I kind of whip over and see Thule still laying there, and I don't get up. I just I crawl the distance, and I crawl over to Thule, and I'm just saying, Thule, and I'm gonna alternate between speaking and mind linking, and just keep trying going back and forth, like Thule.
Can I
like
roll
the
over
animal
to
nudging.
Wolfie to comfort him?
It's a little bit Simba-esque.
Can I roll over to Wolfie to comfort him?
Yeah.
Stand up like a
together.
No.
Yeah.
Sweet.
He also just comes over with you, and you both head over.
As
And
I'm standing.
he starts nuzzling over towards the beast and checking to make sure it's dead. And kind of growls at it. Okay, so you are trying to mind link and speak towards Thule. You have applied a salve. Anything else anyone else wants to be doing as they're assessing Thule right now?
I have no spell slot, so I'm gonna jump over there and even if it doesn't do anything, cast Healing Word on Thule.
Okay.
Do the power of their tears unfreeze me?
We all have to clap. I do believe in Thule. I do believe in Thule.
Does Pikachu cry?
Yeah.
As you mind link,
That's a 4, so 8 if it does anything. 8 hit points.
as you mind link towards Thule, it is empty and void of any connection. And then a sound like you have dreamed of shattered glass breaks into your head. And at first it feels like it's just in your head. And then also, as you look down, the ring that she had on her finger, the gem in it, busts. And then a bright white light comes out from that as well. A voice in your head that is not familiar to you, and a female voice you hear, but there's still one chance. And then Thule, in all of this time, you feel cold, and you are thrust in, your body and presence is in 6 feet of snow, thrown down face first. As you lift your head up, a woman figure that is 10, 15 feet tall, hovering in whitish, light blue robes draped across her body and hanging down. Her skin also like a icy crystal blue. And then a white cloth wrapped over her eyes, and then a hood over as well. As you can see this sharp, chiseled chin floating in front of you, then drops down to her feet. You bore my ring. And then that's where we will end.
What?